Namaskaram to the dignitaries on the stage, on and off the dais. I request respected Guruji, Acharyaji, Registrar Sir and Deputy Registrar and other principals of schools, I welcome you to light the lamp. Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Prityorma Amrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I extend the hearty welcome to the Guruji, Dr. H.R. Nagendraji, President S-VYASA Society. I request Professor M. Jayaraman Sir, Dean of Yoga Spirituality, to invite Guruji with a flower. I extend hearty welcome to Professor Ramachandra Bhatt Acharyaji, Director VMAC VTR and the chief guest of today's event. I request Dr. Sridhar Sir to felicitate Acharyaji with a flower. I extend the hearty welcome to Professor S. Shivashankara Sai Sir, our Registrar, S-VYASA University. I request Dr. Vikas Sir to felicitate our Registrar Sir. I extend hearty welcome to our Dean, Professor M. Jayaraman Sir, and I request Sridhar Sir to felicitate our Jayaraman Sir, Dean of Division of Yoga Spirituality. Swagatam to the inaugural session of two-day periodical lectures that are conducted with the financial assistance of Indian Council of Philosophical Research, ICPR, Government of India. ICPR sponsors philosophical lectures every year. We have arranged a two-day lecture series on Purva Mimamsa and Karma Kanda for health and well-being. We will be hosting periodic lectures on 17th and 18th of March, sponsored by ICPR. In our country, we have the Indian Council of Philosophical Research set up by the Ministry of Education, Government of India. The council has board-based membership comprising distinguished philosophers and scholars in philosophy. ICPR provides financial assistance for periodic lectures every year to different colleges and universities for the promotion of philosophy. This year, we are arranging these lectures in our university for the benefit of one and all. There will be 3 lecture series. On 17th of March 2025, that is today, we have our chief guest, Professor Ramachandra Bhatt, who will be speaking on Karma Kanda for health and well-being, the contemporary scenario, and that will be from 10:45 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. And tomorrow's programs would be the first lecture that is there from 10:45 to 11:45 a.m., which is led by Professor S. Venugopalan Sir, who is Professor and Head of the Department of Oriental Studies, Shastra, deemed to be university. And the topic would be Daiva Vipashriya Chikitsa with special focus on Yajna. The second lecture would start from 12 to 1. and that will be led by Dr. V. Nagarajan sir, Assistant Professor of S-VYASA University, and the topic would be Insights on Jyotisha for Health and Well-being. Now I am privileged to invite our esteemed speaker today, our respected Acharyaji, Professor Sri Ramachandra Bhattji, Director of VMAC VTR, former Vice Chancellor, as a chief guest, and I request Acharyaji to bless with his valuable speech on today's event.
Om Yajnena yajnamayanta devaha tani dharmani prathamanyasan tehanakam mahimanas sajante yatra purve sadhyas santi devaha vijnanam yajnam tanute karmani tanute picha vijnanan devas sarve brahmajyeshtamupasate. In this age, with a special reference to Amrita Kala of independent Bharat, our main emphasis is on harnessing human health, HHH. Making this point as the central theme, we have to understand the basic philosophy, how and why these questions are the main areas to be addressed there. Then philosophy will be all comprehensive and inclusive. It will be followed by science. There are two major activities, probing and proving. To prove, there are some darshanas like Nyaya Shastra. It is called Pramana Shastra in our Bharatiya tradition. By applying that methodology, we find out mechanism for, methodology for conducting yajnas. And that will be proved by the scientists. On one side, great masters, purohitas, performers, they structure the philosophical basis for yajnanusthana. On the other side, scientists go for probing and proving. That is how these two things go hand in hand, enriching this great tradition laid down by the great rishis of yore. Now we are living here in this technological world. There we go for unearthing many unheard, unseen factors, using various kinds of newly invented gadgets. There we use high-tech technology. That is how these three to be enriched. Then any discipline, any subject domain will be blossoming and blooming. It will be used for the welfare of human excellence. These three aspects you have to take care of. Philosophy, there the main pioneers are rishis, and science. There are the pioneers are great sutrakaras like Bodhayana, Ashwalayana, Satyashadha, Hiranyakeshi, etc. And when we come to this world, great scientists, such great scientists were coming here. Great nuclear scientists led by Professor George Sudarshan and Professor Dr. Nagendraji Guruji. Whenever we conduct this type of conferences, that scenario, those days of such discussions where both scientists and Shastrakaras were sitting face to face, thinking about impacts and outcomes of all these Yajnanusthana and Vedanta, Shamadhamadhyanusthana, with special reference to two darshanas, Uttamimamsa and Purvamimamsa. So supported and motivated by this tradition, today we are just going for enriching that fact, that procedure started. Bhagavataha anugrahat dinadvayatmaki iyam goshti tarsha uddeshyam sadhayitum safala bhavatu iti aham paramatmanam prarthayami. Om swasti.
My dear brothers and sisters, it's really nice that ICPR, Indian Council of Philosophical Research, has funded this seminar on Puramimamsa Karmakanda for health and well-being. This is very important, particularly in the present scenario where we have taken up research on Puramimamsa. As you know, in Veda, you have Uttarmimamsa and Puramimamsa. Uttarmimamsa are contained in all Upanishads. That I call as the science of the Vedas. According to science of Vedas, which goes far above modern science, gives the complete picture of the whole universe. Modern science only track the physical universe, Annamaya Kosha. But then our Upanishads talks about Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnana, Anandamaya Koshas and what they are made of and what are the laws covering them. Everything has been beautifully brought out. And about the Panchakosha, we have the pure consciousness. That is the complete science that our Vedas has given us in the Uttarmimamsa. Uttarmimamsa started with Upanishads, and we have the Shruti Prasthana, Smriti Prasthana, Nyaya Prasthana. The three major documents which give us the whole science in great depth and understanding. But just as modern science was developed, as we understood, then it has been brought into practice to bring the benefits of that understanding to our day-to-day life. For that, there is technology. Today, this is technology, the major technologies, the air travel, televisions, computers, AI, all these things have been technological advancements. Application of science is called technology, engineering. Similarly, the science that our ancient wisdom gives us, Uttarmimamsa, has to be translated into action to bring the benefits. That is the Puramimamsa. In Puramimamsa, there are two parts. One is the Upasana Kanda, another is the Karma Kanda. Upasana Kanda has been brought forth through various worships. Vratas, Niyamas, Pujas, and all these things are brought forth. And they are developed in the form of big temples. All temples everywhere. People go there and worship by the Upasana. That is, you invoke the blessings of the higher cosmic entities called as gods and goddesses. There are hundreds and thousands of such things that our ancient masters have found, and each one of you should choose your own Ishtadevata, whichever god you like. Earlier times, there used to be teachers, the gurus, who would tell you, okay, what is best for you is Hanuman. What is best for you is Lakshmi. They will tell. By looking at your personality, by testing your nadis and everything. Today, such people are not available. Therefore, you can choose your own Ishtadevata. depending on what you want to do in life, what you want to develop yourself as life. That is Ishtadevata. Then you have to do your pujas, vratas, niyamas, japas, everything you have to do, the sadhana, to get into the higher and higher dimensions in the Bhakti Yoga that we have seen. The second dimension of Purvamimamsa is the Karma Kanda, in which through the worship of the Agni, you invoke the blessings of cosmic entities through these things. No? So we have the both things established here. We have got the Ganapati temple and have Dakshinamurti temple here. Both these things in which people, those who want to do Upasana Kanda, they can do that, come here and do the worship and do the practices of Upasana Kanda. And then we have got the Homa going on regularly. Every month we do that. And in between also special Homas are performed for all the VICs. When they complete these things, we have the Saraswati Homa, then we have the Ayusha Homa, the Dhanvantari Homa, many Homas that we conduct here. What is the principle of this Homa has to be unraveled, and what is the usefulness this Homa has to be established. For that, we have now the Varaha Mihra Advanced Center for Vedic Technology Research. Vedic Technology, this one. Dr. Ramchandra Bhatt is our director for this thing, and you can see the board there. This entire Shruti Mandir has been developed for this purpose. And whatever we do that yajna, what is the effect of that karma kanda that we did, has to be established today. Unfortunately, no scientific research has been done to establish the usefulness of the different karma kandas that we have, which can be published in the high-end journals, high-impact fact journals. So objective of that, our center is to see, do very exacting good RCT trials and bring out the result and publish in the best journals. In the next 4 to 5 years, we have to establish the efficacy of this karma kanda and understand the secrets behind it. How it works at the pranamaya kosha, manomaya kosha, vijnana, anandamaya kosha, how it works at the prana level, at the mind level, how the different mantras work and how prana is invoked there. We can measure through our bio-well what is happening to the prana level and mantras. This all has to be done, and we have to establish the usefulness of the different karmas for various effects. Particularly, we have taken the effect of these karmas on diabetes, on hypertension, and cancer, and these 5 basic things that we have taken up. For that purpose, we have started doing our karma kanda. We had Dr. Arati who worked on diabetes and gave the different yajnas, the karmas that we did here. And we have got very good results in RCT trial, which we are going to publish. Like that, all those people who are interested to do some good research, they are most welcome, and they can be doing their MSc, or they can be even in BNYC, it can taken as one part of that. And similarly, we have people who are doing that PhD, they can come together and see. Once we are going to establish the efficacy of this karma kanda by exacting research, RCT trials, publish the papers in the best journals, people will accept, yes, this particular homa is useful for diabetes. What we have found is the sugar level continuously comes down when we do the particular karma, particularly Ayusha Homa, when we did this thing. And how did you measure? We put that CGMS, continuous glucose monitoring system. We put it and see what is happening to the sugar level. How the sugar level continuously comes down in every yajna, and which yajna gives you the maximum benefit. All that has been done, and we have to take it further. That is the dimension. But what are the secrets which are available in our Shastras have to be also unraveled to understand how it works. One is to show that it works. Then second is how it works. What is the mechanism by which it works? What effect is coming up by what? What particular grahas are coming up into the picture, or what particular gods or goddesses are coming up, in what way these cosmic entities are coming into existence. All this has to be tracked. For that, this type of seminar is very important. So our experts who are going to come here are going to unravel what this karma kanda has been brought forth and what is the secrets behind it, how the karma kanda works, what are the cosmic entities that are involved in this and how they work. All these things have to be unraveled, and hope these 2 days and later on also we will continue this process to understand, unravel the secrets which are available in our various shastras related to this thing, for which our Ramchandra Bhatt is one of the topmost experts, and we bring many other experts in this area to find out in which these things have been brought forth. Varaha Mihira, Burhat Jataka is there, in that this is there. That is the effect of the different yajna. Similarly, we also have in this Puramimamsa the dimensions related to diagnosis. Can we diagnose these ailments much earlier than what we do normally in the medical world? That is through medical astrology. So through medical astrology, we can find out, okay, you take the complete detail of this thing, we know that you are going to get cancer at the age of 40. People can predict it even at the age of 5 or 10. That is going to be a tremendous growth, a breakthrough in the medical world. So since we are specializing in integrative medicine here, with our BMS, BNYS, and nursing college, everything, we must have our own diagnostic tool. Apart from what we have in the modern medical world, we do this thing. And the two things have to be correlated. And that is another diagnostic thing that we have started doing that using medical astrology. So it's going to be a new breakthrough dimension that we are taking. For that purpose, these seminars have been organized. I really congratulate our Jayaramanji and the team for organizing this thing. Also, we put on record our grateful thanks to ICPR for funding this thing. And I hope these 2 days will help us to unravel some of the mysteries, if not the whole, of this Karma Kanda that we are going to study. Karma Kanda is part of the Puramimamsa. Therefore, Puramimamsa, including Karma Kanda, we should put. Karma Kanda as Upasana Kanda and Karma Kanda, both are there in Puramimamsa. With that, I wish all the best. Dhanyavad.
Thank you so much, Guruji. That was really inspiring. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Acharya-ji, Professor Sri Ramchandra Bhatt-ji, for giving us or blessing us with the knowledge. Hearty thanks to Guruji for presiding over the lecture series event. I extend my sincere thanks to our registrar sir, who is always supportive. I would like to also thank or extend my heartfelt thanks to our Dean of Academics and Dean of Division of Yoga Spirituality, Professor M. Jayaraman sir, for guiding us continuously. Thanks to ICPR for the grant and the University of S-VYASA for facilitating this event. I would also like to extend my gratitude to the students and staff members and my colleagues who worked diligently behind the scene to ensure the success of this event. Thanks to all my colleagues who supported this event. Additionally, I especially thank to the technical team, including the sound and camera personnel, for their efforts. Finally, I thank you each one of you who is present today. Sarve bhavantu Niramaya Sarve bhadrani pashyantu Ma kaschit dukha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.